I know, as I'm sitting here picking at it. So she came out here, she lied to the police, said that I broke into her friend's house. You know, she said that my house, like she did all of this nasty stuff to me. And then she continues to. That's how she got her TikTok fame. My live today was gonna go completely different, but I texted someone and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. I do. Link in bio. For the ones that messaged me and said, train your daughter was green screen, I heard. I want you guys to remember that. Holla at me, girl. Hey, friend. She absolutely took a picture of my daughter off of her Instagram, and she at first blamed it on Dawn, and then she blamed it on Jody Lynn, and then when her alleged, she got mad at me and she said that she put it on there, and now she's back to saying, calling my daughter horrible names, and that's okay. She is entitled to her opinion. I want you guys to remember that the same woman who's saying that she took that picture and called the human trafficking and turned it in is the same. My daughter put a picture up of her nails on Instagram, yes, but without the words. RT herself put those words on that picture. She tried to blame Dawn, and then she tried to blame Jody Lynn, and then she took ownership of this 2 years ago. So now she's back to saying, those of you guys that's been there know all this. So what she's trying to do is she is green screening my daughter. She called her a prostitute and she called her a whore multiple times last night. She's trying to get me out of character, and she wants me to green screen her child, and she wants me to talk about her child, but I'm not going to do that. We all know that her son sexually assaulted two of his siblings, okay? We know that. That is facts. The stepmother has spoke out. That absolutely happened. I'm not going to sit here and call him any other name or degrade him. We all know the parent that she is. She's lived in Alaska now for 2 years since she left Texas. She has moved to Alaska. She has she has not seen her son in 2 years. She is a POS parent. And we know that. We can see that because she spends every waking moment on the internet fighting with everyone, talking about everyone's child. That's what she does. So, like I said, my life was going to go completely different. I was talking with someone this morning, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to come out here and green screen her child and call him names. The facts are the facts. We know that he sexually assaulted 2 of his siblings. I said his 2 younger sisters, come to find out, I guess it was a sister and a brother. Does it make it any better? No. Misty Huffman is a shit mother. She is a shit person. She is a shit friend. We can all revisit that she did not have a storage unit. The storage unit that she claims of is her stuff in Dawn's barn. If I was Dawn, I would have already burned all the stuff in my front yard. Knowing the heart that Dawn has, she probably still has it. If you guys remember 2 years ago, Misty Huffman was supposed to come get that stuff out of Dawn's barn and was going to show up with the police and all this stuff, and it never happened. It's all empty threats. And to sit on the internet all night with a child green screen. Also, I wanted to touch on someone, you ain't shit or something like that on Reddit posted, and she's trying to say that was me. Y'all know I am not up at 7:30 in the morning. Nice try. No, ma'am. So, if I have something to say, yeah, Courtney, it was bad, but I know why she's doing it, you guys. She is upset that I am not being vile, that she can't paint a picture that she wants to paint, that I'm not out here screaming at my phone and saying, all of this stuff, the picture that she's trying to paint me to be. She knows I'm getting ready to come up on my 2 years of sobriety, what it boils down to, she's trying to bait me, absolutely. What it boils down to is this woman came out here, no one knew who she was 2 years ago, and she lied to the Bandera Police Department and had me thrown in jail. She said that I broke into her friend's house and stole stuff, and that never happened. So then when I showed her the police reports and that her name was on it, she then changed it to, I didn't know that. If you guys go back a couple of days, she said that she didn't know that her friend was saying that she was married to Pablo Escobar's son. But she absolutely came on the internet and said that she's seen the documents where her friend testified against Pablo Escobar and it was a closed case. She's already saying that I'm drinking, and that's okay. She can say whatever she wants to say. What she wants is she wants me to come out here and green screen her child and call her child names and go that low. And I had one in the chamber. I did. But I woke up this morning and I said, you know what? She wants me to act this way. So I'm not going to give her what she wants. I'm going to come on here and be like, look, patterns. 2 years ago, this woman was degrading my child and green screening, and she is a real predator. She offered herself to my child. She exactly right. She's poking me for me to make a scene. Her making you out of character. She will say you're drinking. She's trying. I had told, hey friend, I told someone if she talks about my kid, I'm going low. Like, I'm going low. But I think she already hates her life. I think she's already upset in her life that she doesn't have control of her children. She doesn't even see her youngest son. She can't see him without a mental evaluation. And let's be honest, she's not willing to pay for that or take it because she knows that she's not mentally stable enough to pass that. Hey friend, I think that this woman is so miserable that she really, I don't think she's ever really been happy in life. I think she was happy with Michael, her ex, Michael Huffman, but he wasn't happy with her, and she fell apart even more when he decided to divorce her. Good morning, guys. And I think she was batshit crazy before that, but then the fact that she couldn't control Michael anymore, and I've talked to Michael, and he'll tell you she needs Jesus. The fact that she couldn't control him, that she had no control over him anymore, she lost it. She lost it. Then she decided to, give up her children or her child. And that just shows the type of person that she is. Any person that can get up here, I didn't make your son touch on his younger siblings. I didn't do that. I didn't speak to your child's stepmother and make her tell her story because you were out here telling it. I didn't do any of that. That's your fault for telling your mods that your son assaulted his siblings, his younger siblings, and when they got mad, they told all of your business. I didn't make your son do that. So if it makes you feel better to sit on live and call my daughter nasty names because of words you put on a picture you took off of her Instagram, then by all means, green screen away, because you're not hurting my feelings anymore. You're not going to get me out here yelling and cussing and going low and talking about, anything. I think why you're upset, friend, is because you can't control me. You have no emotional control over me anymore. I'm definitely not scared of her. Definitely not scared. We have a flash goal, guys. 40 roses, 40 different people. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? She can't hold a job down. She can't hold a man down. She can't hold a truck driver down. She can barely hold a roommate down. She's not a mother. She's not a friend. This woman came out on TikTok immediately lying. She wanted publicity so bad that she had to throw me in jail on a lie. Just remember that. It's wild to me. She was defending a predator on here that said that he was teaching children how to make love. That she blamed a 12-year-old little girl because this man said that she grabbed his and stuck it in her. She was defending that because at that age, children can't control themselves. Patterns. Did you know how she was going after Melissa's husband so hard until her own child took advantage of 2 children? And then she was like, oh, kids can't control themselves. You guys just watch the patterns. You know my shirts upset her. She is upset because she has no emotional control over me. Was I worried 2 years ago because the woman was 0.6 miles around the corner from me? Absolutely. She lied to the police and had me thrown in jail. I sat on bond while I was being harassed. My children were scared to go to the gas station or to the local store in fear of running into her. Absolutely. Hey, friend. Absolutely. We were scared. We were worried on what she was going to come up with next. I am no longer on bond. Those charges were dismissed. And it came out that she lied. She admitted to lying. She said that she was lying for her friend. She said that she heard over the scanner that I was arrested or that I was rated